Does the Fulanis still have that character?
They do.
Because from history, we can see the character.
No, it's part of their DNA. And because they have imperialist tendency, if they have been able to conquer the Yorubas, for example, they would have brought Emas and they'll be speaking Yoruba. Okay? They speak your language, they pretend to be part of you, you begin to see them as part of you, so you won't feel that it's an outsider. But they speak their language Fufude only among themselves.
So that becomes the code.
When it came to the Hausa kingdoms, there are multiple of them like the Yoruba, and they decimated them and replaced them with Emas. They spoke the Hausa language. In fact, they started calling themselves Hausa Fulani. Okay? So you feel comfortable. But their own language is preserved. Their own culture is preserved. There are things that the Fulanis won't do. They're proud. Very proud. When you see people from the north doing many jobs, check who they are. They won't be Fulanis. They don't. Yeah, they may be cattle rearer. When you find them polishing shoes, helping you in farms and so on, it won't be them. They won't. So they have that closeness. I mean, I say to all of us, we haven't studied them. We need to study them. Because if we study them, it's not with a view of defeating them, but a view of understanding their strategies, the way they work. It is not likely a Fulani man will rob you, steal what is your pocket and run away. He won't do that. He will kill you. And then take whatever he wants to take. They have characteristics.
The benefits, until people go to the genesis of the insecurity, we will not have a solution. That is the genesis of the insecurity in Nigeria. It started. I keep quoting. I've quoted it so many times. Others have also quoted it, not me alone. In 1960, just barely 5 months after Nigeria got independence in October, in fact, in October, I think it was 12th October 1960, the late Sadaunan of Sokoto, Alhaji Samadu Bello, he said that this new nation, Nigeria, should, that was the word he used, should be an estate of our great-grandfather, Usman Dan Fodio, and we should never allow a change of power. He continued, the northern minorities we shall use as stepping stones, and the south we shall use as conquered territory, and we shall never allow them to rule over themselves. This ambition of the Fulanis to overrun Nigeria with their brand of Islam, which does not allow of religious tolerance, even within the Islamic faith itself, with a particular brand of Islam, so that if you don't believe in that brand of Islam, you are to be killed. Because even Yoruba Muslims, Yorubas were Muslims before Dan Fodio came to Nigeria. Islam in Yoruba land is older than Islam in the north. But we didn't take Yoruba didn't take the Islam from the north. Islam came to Yoruba land through a different route, and it predated that of the north. Even they regard Yoruba Muslims as infidels, because Yoruba Muslims are tolerant. In Yoruba land, we are very tolerant of religious differences. In families in Yoruba land, we have Muslims, we have Christians coexisting, living together, celebrating together. That is our own brand of Islam. So because of that, the Fulanis regard all of us, Christian and Muslim, as infidels. Because if you are a true Muslim, you are not supposed to live happily with a Christian. You are supposed to kill them. So I'm saying that those of us who think we are targets to be killed, but the same people who say they are the same country with us, we have a right to say no. We want to a place where we can live our own life peacefully. Where we can live our own life peacefully without being afraid to go to bed at night. That some people might come and burn our villages and kill us and rape our women. So that is why I don't blame people who are agitating for Yoruba nation, for Igbo nation, for all sorts of other things, because we are all confronted by the same terror, the same terrorism that is now ravaging Nigeria, which is based on this Fulanization agenda.
Are you aware that Turkey was fully a Christian nation? Jihadists, this same jihadists that we're experiencing in Nigeria, wiped Christianity out. And now Turkey, 100% Muslim country. Libya was a Christian nation. Go and find out. Now, jihadists wiped Christianity out and installed Islam, 100%. Are you aware that Syria was 100% Christian nation, but jihadists wiped Christianity out and installed Islam? Are you aware that Iran was a Christian nation? Christians everywhere in Iran. The IRGC and Islamic fighters, they came and wiped Christianity off, disconnected Iran from the Western world, and disconnected Iran from Israel, and installed Islam fully, 100%. My question to you right now is that is looking at me. My question to you right now, are you thinking in this direction? And you are seeing this thing is coming to us in Nigeria. Places like Kwara State now, many churches in different villages, they have relocated their members, they have relocated their pastors, they have shifted to places like Ilorin. So they are closing up on us. Are you aware, as we speak to you right now, there are many communities in this country that has already been sacked? Christian communities, especially, that has been sacked and taken over by those who sacked them. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I'm making too much noise, but as a man of God and as a prophet of God, I am seeing something, and I am restless, and action must be taken before it is too late. Let me say this to us. Are you aware that as it stands right now, the moment there is a go-ahead command to these terrorists to overrun places, where will you run to? Let me quickly give us this thing, and it's very, very important. Every Christian, every believer, go and join any security outfit that you know. Join it. Join, what they call these people? This community security bodies. Go and join. Learn things about security. What to do in case of any development that threatens life. Let us as Christians, in our Christian communities, let us become let us become very connected to each other. Let there be community relationship. All these people that think that they have money, they live in those beautiful places and they don't even greet themselves. They don't even know themselves. They don't even know who is in flat this or flat that. You people are just very, 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 I don't want to use some words. Every Christian in every Christian community should introduce themselves to each other and begin to put in place security structures, so that whenever there is any threat, there are signs that we can give. You understand? Maybe a whistle or something, and then everybody in their residences, in their homes, will stand up and then do self-defense. This is very important. The times are different. It is not the way it used to be.
Something is obviously wrong with our supposed Muslim leaders in Nigeria. I would have loved to apologize, but I want to say this without apology, that something is obviously wrong with our supposed Muslim leaders in Nigeria. Do you know why I said so? If you look at the level of insecurity in Nigeria and the modus operandi of those terrorists, they operate in the name of Islam. Although they may not be Muslims, but each time they slaughter people, each time they commit this atrocity, you see them tie turban, you see them recite verses of the Quran, and at the end of the crime, you hear them mention Allahu Akbar, which portray the image of Islam. To an ordinary person, you won't blame anybody that conclude that the terrorists are Muslim. They may not be Muslim, but their appearance and modus of operandi portray that they are Muslims. As such, the supposed leaders of Islam in Nigeria, or Islam and Muslims in Nigeria, they duty to launder the image of Islam. What am I saying? Each time those criminals come out to perpetrate this crime, I expect the supposed leaders of Islam in Nigeria, particularly the Sultan of Sokoto, the political leader of Islam, to utter a statement, to release a statement in condemnation of the action of those terrorists. But he's suspiciously silent over the perpetual action of those terrorists. Though I'm not a fan of Sheikh Gumi, but I don't hate a man to his roots. Gumi came out today to, swear for the bandits that kidnapped a student of University of Jos. Though at the time, Gumi admitted that the terrorists are his brothers, but if he come out to lay costs on the terrorists that kidnapped the student of University of Jos, that is plus. Let the Sultan of Sokoto come out and utter, release statement in condemnation of the actions of those bandits. He's silent, his continuous silence is questionable and suspicious. Apart from him, this is no longer about sect. This is no longer about the Akida or the ideology you believe you belong to, that you are a Sunni, Shia, whatever you belong to. Muslim leaders should begin to release statements in condemnation, because those people are giving Muslim and Islam a bad name. What necessitates this discussion this evening is the recent press statement by Gumi condemning and laying curse on those bandits. I expect to hear more from Muslim leaders. I don't care if you are hurt by this, but this is the truth. It is the truth, and the truth must be truth. Apart from even the Muslim leaders, I wonder why the supposed political elites in the north are not talking in condemnation of the actions. A youth copper was mercilessly beaten, maltreated and tortured a while ago, and not too long, another student of University of Jos has been taken and the video is going viral. None of them came out to say anything. Well, I want to lay this matter to rest here. I wouldn't say I rest my case because I already have a case in this, but I'm saying northern elite and Muslim leaders should begin to come out and condemn this. My name is Onecho John from the station of Unity Star TV Africa, the voice of the new Africa. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. And anytime we see the truth, we will say the truth. Thank you.
The Sharia laws want to destroy all religion and establish one religion. That is the Sharia laws agenda. Why are they calling it in England? England have their own constitution. Who the hell do you think you are to go and be screaming your laws, your Arab laws in somebody's country? Even United States knows that when you build nuclear weapon, you destroy the world because you are looking for political power and you don't want to get it in the right way. You are hiding behind religious ideologies and you are fighting for political powers. I want Muslims to put Prophet Muhammad's name on ballot paper. If they are really sincere, let's vote, and if he win, he rule the country. But they shouldn't be acting the way they are acting, and when they go to people's country, they hide behind we are peaceful, we are loving, we love everybody. But every day we receive death threat in our comment. People are being killed in the northern part of Nigeria. Deborah was just Malis. Look, people will go and play my old video and say, why is this guy so insultive? I am rebuking them. I am angry and I will shout. You guys have not even seen my shout. This shout, I'm now in 40. When I open the volume to 60, you disappear from the earth. So calm down for the shouting. We have not even started. Malis.
Let's separate emotion from evidence.
Yeah. What, this beautiful young lady, Malis. Beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady. There is a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
And the WhatsApp group was not created for religious purposes. So they started posting Islam in the WhatsApp group. And this beautiful young lady said they shouldn't post anything about Muhammad in the chat. Malis, because of this statement, it triggers the Muslim community. They went and arrested this girl. They poured petrol on her and they burned this girl alive. Up to date, this thing has traumatized the family. Deborah, every Nigerian knows it. They should do the cut and paste after watching this video and shame the Muslims that they should stop lying and believe in what Muhammad taught them. And if they believe it, that's what Donald Trump will come into the picture. That's why the Western world will come to the picture. Now you guys, we know who you are. We know your ideologies. We know your plans. Stop hiding. Stop pretending. We aren't going to let you control the world. We aren't. So when they're in minority, they act this way. How long will they continue pretending? In Ghana here, you tell that when people leave Islam, you can't kill them. But there is nothing in Christianity that I can't practice in Ghana here. That's why in God's knowledge, he called only one nation and gave them a law that governs only that one nation. That law did not belong to the world. The law belongs to only Israel. And he was quoting that Jesus eats and he doesn't wash his hand. You see, I keep telling you that when you are before God's general, be very careful with the thing you say.
No, I think
I'm going to cook you.
Washing hands was learnt.
No, Malis, why is that when I'm Malis? It's like something when I'm trying to rebut some of the things people say. The way you come in is like you don't want me to press the
I want you to press.
But the way
I'm happy
you
that you
always
pressing,
come in is like
trying to let you know.
That's how I feel in my spirit.
Never.
No,
I'm just trying to say that.
No, I understand what you said.
To get it clear.
No, I got
because that's what he said.
He made a statement
so
that
you don't
we learn
out of it.
No, we said we learn from them in what it's not true.
But you said Jesus Christ did.
Yeah, he said it. He said Jesus Christ doesn't wash his hand. The video is there.
Okay, in the previous video.
Yeah, no, today.
Today.
Yes, he said Jesus Christ doesn't wash his hand.
Okay, please, when you come then.
He said it. Because the verse he quoted Matthew chapter 15 is here. Matthew 15.
Oh.
Yes. Because the disciple didn't wash their hands. So to him, it is Jesus that is instructing them. Even Abraham have said that before. So to them, Jesus doesn't wash his hands.
Abraham have said that
yes.
before.
And he has said it today. Yes. So the tradition is a tradition they do. And Jesus is trying to tell them, I came into the world to give you something that is above your tradition that you guys follow. Your tradition can't save the world. Go and read the verse in Matthew chapter 15. So he please go there. When I'm talking, don't behave that way because I'll cook you. I'll put you.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. We've heard everything everybody is saying in this video, and to be honest, the Nigerian people, it is time to wake up and it's time to be alert and it's time to be sensitive to what is going on in the environment, in your country, in your surrounding. These Fulani people, they are people who can hold on to an agenda for a long time. For the longest time, and to ensure that they perfect and actualize this agenda. The agenda of taking over Nigeria has never stopped, and these people will stop at nothing until they achieve this. You look at the pattern in which they go into people's land, create this fragment and a fabric of familiarization around them, try to form people who are peaceful, and try to kind of blend into those people's culture to be part of those people, and so that they can be given title and so that they can be given right to that community as the indigenous. And the moment they see that their population is enough to rival the indigenous or the indigenous people of that place they are settlers to, they'll start showing their true character. And this is the way they keep on expanding their territory until they install emirates in those places. The places that you see that they don't have Emirates, are the places you see that are doing well today. Look at the Igbo land, look at the Middle Belt, look at the southwestern parts, the Yoruba land. Look at how they're doing and how well they're trying to kind of do, especially those states that don't have emirs or emirates in their states. You can see how they are faring. Of course, the Middle Belt has not been able to fare better because we have so many elements of these people still around, and they're trying to force their way into controlling this place, and this place has never been a haven of peace because of this agenda and all of that. So you can see the way these people operate. So the best thing for you to do is just to be aware of these people and to know that Nigeria is on its way to being conquered if nothing is done. If nothing is done to stop these people will stop at nothing until they achieve their long-age agenda of capturing everywhere and making it their own state. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.